Jenny worked as a cashier in a large, standalone supermarket, not part of a chain. She was amazing at her job and had been there for 6 years. When she started, she met a guy, let's call him Mark, who also worked there. At the time, Mark was a bagger. With Jenny's support, he was promoted to stock clerk. Jenny had started as a regular cashier. When this story happened, she was already supervising the whole cashier team. Still, she helped cover shifts whenever someone was out. The store allowed coworkers to date or even marry, as long as they didn't bring personal stuff onto the floor. 3 years into their relationship, Jenny and Mark got married. The store crew even raised money to send them on a honeymoon to Rio de Janeiro. Jenny was ambitious. She encouraged Mark to aim higher every time a better role opened up. Go apply. Let's keep growing. I'm already a supervisor. Soon I'll be a manager. But since it was a single location store, promotions were rare. People stayed in their roles for a long time. Mark got more chances than Jenny, but she always supported him. Mark, he wasn't exactly superstar material. The store was full of gossip. Everyone knew everything about everyone. Little cliques, some tension. Jenny called it a real lemon popsicle drama, aka full of cold drama. One day, she noticed strange giggles coming from the dairy section. The guys there didn't get along with her. She had once reported one of them for being extremely disrespectful to a colleague, let's say crossing a serious line, and he was let go. Since then, they held a grudge. Jenny, now in a leadership position, was above them in the structure. She sensed they were laughing behind her back. She told her friend Andrea, "In situations like this, you gotta think like you're in the wild. Look for the weak link." That's when she focused on Joe, a timid worker in the dairy area. She pulled him aside. Joe, shaking, claimed to know nothing, but when she pressed harder, he slipped. I don't know, maybe talk to your husband." "Jenny, why would I talk to him? You can't tell me?" He froze. After more pressure, Joe muttered, "Talk to the owner's wife." That's when it clicked. Was Mark involved with the owner's wife? Jenny thought, no way, different worlds. But then again, if something were happening, it would have to be inside the store. He was with her all the time otherwise. She kept calm at home. Didn't say a thing. She wanted to catch him, not guess. She said, "I wanted proof. If something was going on, I wanted to see it." She tracked his movements on break, keeping an eye out. The owner's wife rarely showed up, but one day she did. She watched her go into a back area of the store, a storage zone full of extra supplies. Jenny waited 10 minutes, then walked in silently. At the back, she heard noises, those kinds of sounds. She got closer. There was Mark in a compromising situation. We'll just say a very personal moment with the owner's wife. Jenny told Andrea later, "That was the moment I could have caused a scene, but if I had, I would have been fired. He might have been fired too, and her? Probably nothing." So Jenny walked out quietly, shaky legs, deep breaths. She watched Mark leave the area, acting like nothing happened. Then she waited for the owner's wife to come out and stood right in front of her path, arms crossed. Jenny tilted her head. "Nice move, huh?" The woman froze. Jenny didn't say a word. She let her pass. Then she thought, what now? She didn't scream. She didn't take out her phone. But she planned her next step carefully. The next day, she entered the office where the owner's wife worked. "Hi, know what I just saw? I saw it all. I even caught it on video." She didn't, but it sounded convincing. "I saw everything. I even know the color of your clothes," meaning undergarments, but keeping it vague. The woman turned pale. Jenny continued, "Don't worry, I'm not telling your husband, but tell me this. How long have I been a supervisor and never promoted? Don't you think I deserve a shot?" The woman didn't respond. Jenny walked away. Later, she approached Mark. So, was it good back there in the supply room? Mark, what are you talking about? Jenny, I saw you. I have it on video. He panicked. Jenny, we're done. I'm keeping the house stuff. You're out tonight. He left that day. A month later, a new role was opened, a leadership position. Jenny took it. 3 months later, she had enough authority to fire him. So she did. Someone asked her, "Isn't that risky legally?" Jenny replied, "Nope. A mother manager signed the papers, but it was my call."